Hey everybody! Kale has been hogging the spotlight in the health food world. Move over, Kale, because there's a new superfood in town, cabbage. Yes, you heard right, cabbage. That humble round veggie your grandma used to make. It's time to give cabbage the respect it deserves. Cabbage is like that reliable friend you take for granted. It's affordable, versatile, and packed with nutrients. But don't let its simplicity fool you. Cabbage is a nutritional powerhouse. So, next time you're at the grocery store, give cabbage a chance. You might be surprised at how much you love it. Okay, let's get down to business and talk about all the amazing things cabbage can do for your body. First off, this veggie is bursting with vitamin C. We're talking more vitamin C than an orange. Vitamin C is crucial for a healthy immune system, so eating cabbage can help you fight off those pesky colds. And hold on to your hats, because cabbage is also a fantastic source of fiber. Fiber is essential for a healthy gut, and it can also help you feel full and satisfied after eating. So, if you're looking for a healthy way to manage your weight, cabbage is your new best friend. But wait, there's more. Cabbage is also rich in antioxidants, which are like little superheroes that protect your cells from damage. Antioxidants can help reduce the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease and cancer. So, eating cabbage is like giving your body a powerful shield against illness. And the best part? Cabbage is incredibly affordable. You can often find a whole head of cabbage for just a few dollars. Talk about a nutritional bargain. All right, get ready for some cabbage trivia that will blow your mind. Did you know that there are over 400 different varieties of cabbage? That's right, 400. From green cabbage to red cabbage to Savoy cabbage, there's a cabbage out there for everyone. And here's a funny one. In ancient Rome, cabbage was considered a hangover cure. Apparently, the Romans believed that eating cabbage before a night of drinking could prevent a hangover. I don't know about you, but I'm willing to give it a try. Speaking of ancient times, did you know that cabbage has been cultivated for over 4,000 years? That's older than sliced bread. This versatile veggie has been a staple food in cultures around the world for centuries. And here's a fact that's sure to impress your friends. Cabbage is a member of the cruciferous vegetable family, which also includes broccoli, cauliflower, and kale. These veggies are known for their cancer-fighting properties, so eat your cruciferous veggies, people. Let's take a trip down memory lane and explore the fascinating history of cabbage. This humble veggie has been around for centuries, feeding people and even inspiring a few laughs along the way. Believe it or not, cabbage was a staple food in ancient Egypt. They even buried their dead with cabbages, hoping it would bring them good luck in the afterlife. Fast forward to ancient Rome, where cabbage starred in cuisine. The Romans used it in soups, stews, salads, and even desserts. During the Middle Ages, cabbage was a lifesaver in harsh winters. And let's not forget sauerkraut, a fermented cabbage dish enjoyed for centuries. Beyond the coleslaw creative ways to enjoy cabbage. Okay, so we all know about coleslaw, but let's be honest, cabbage is capable of so much more. This versatile veggie can be enjoyed in countless ways, from simple salads to hearty soups and stews. One of my favorite ways to eat cabbage is roasted. Roasting brings out the natural sweetness of the cabbage, and it creates these crispy, caramelized edges that are simply irresistible. You can roast cabbage wedges with a little olive oil, salt, and pepper, or get creative with different spices and herbs. Cabbage also makes a fantastic addition to stir-fries. Its crunchy texture holds up well to stir-frying, and it soaks up all those delicious flavors. You can add shredded cabbage to your favorite stir-fry recipe or use it as a base for a veggie-packed meal. And if you're feeling adventurous, why not try your hand at making your own sauerkraut? It's easier than you might think, and it's a great way to add a tangy, probiotic-rich condiment to your meals. Red versus green. Is one cabbage really better than the other? Now, let's talk about the battle of the cabbages, red versus green. Both varieties are packed with nutrients, but there are some key differences between the two. Green cabbage is the most common type of cabbage, and it's known for its mild flavor and crunchy texture. It's a great all-purpose cabbage that can be used in a variety of dishes. Red cabbage, on the other hand, has a slightly peppery flavor and a beautiful purple hue. It's a bit tougher than green cabbage, so it's best for dishes where it will be cooked for a longer period, like soups and stews. When it comes to nutrition, red cabbage has a slight edge. It contains higher amounts of certain antioxidants, including anthocyanins, which are responsible for its vibrant color. anthocyanins have been linked to a reduced risk of heart disease and cancer. But at the end of the day, both green and red cabbage are incredibly healthy choices, so don't stress too much about which one you choose. Just eat your cabbage. Cabbage for a cause fighting diseases one bite at a time. Here's a reason to love cabbage even more. This cruciferous superhero might just help fight serious diseases. Studies have shown that cabbage contains compounds that may help protect against certain types of cancer, including colon, breast, and lung cancer. These powerful compounds, known as glucosinolates, break down into other helpful substances during chopping, chewing, and digestion. These substances are thought to have anti-cancer effects, working their magic at the cellular level. But that's not all. Cabbage is also being studied for its potential role in preventing and managing type 2 diabetes. Some research suggests that cabbage can help regulate blood sugar levels, thanks to its fiber content and other beneficial compounds. While more research is needed, the evidence so far is promising. So, next time you enjoy a delicious cabbage dish, remember that you're not just satisfying your taste buds, you're also giving your body a fighting chance against disease. Busting cabbage myths, separating fact from fiction. Let's address some common cabbage myths that have been circulating for far too long. First up, we have the myth that cabbage is difficult to digest and causes gas. While it's true that cabbage contains raffinose, a sugar that can be difficult to digest for some people, this doesn't mean you should avoid it altogether. Here's the thing. Cooking cabbage can make it easier to digest. So, if you're prone to digestive issues, try steaming, boiling, or roasting your cabbage instead of eating it raw. Another myth is that cabbage is only good for you when it's eaten raw. While it's true that some nutrients are lost during the cooking process, cooked cabbage is still incredibly nutritious. Plus, cooking cabbage can make it more palatable for some people. And finally, let's debunk the myth that cabbage is boring. With so many different varieties and ways to prepare it, cabbage is anything but boring. So don't be afraid to get creative in the kitchen and experiment with this versatile veggie. Cabbage in the kitchen, tips and tricks for cooking. All right, now that we've busted some cabbage myths, let's talk about the best ways to prepare this versatile veggie. First things first, always wash your cabbage thoroughly before using it. When it comes to cutting cabbage, a sharp knife is your best friend. For salads and slaws, thinly slice or shred the cabbage. For soups and stews, chop it into larger chunks. And for roasted cabbage, cut it into wedges or steaks. To remove the bitterness from cabbage, try massaging it with a little salt before cooking. This helps to break down the cell walls and release some of the moisture, resulting in a milder flavor. And don't be afraid to experiment with different seasonings. Cabbage pairs well with a variety of flavors, from savory to sweet and spicy. Some of my favorite cabbage seasonings include garlic, ginger, cumin, paprika, and caraway seeds. Growing your own cabbage. A rewarding gardening experience. For those of you with a green thumb, why not try growing your own cabbage? It's a relatively easy vegetable to grow, and there's nothing quite like the satisfaction of harvesting your own food. Cabbage prefers cool weather, so it's best to plant it in early spring or late summer. Choose a sunny spot in your garden with well-drained soil. You can start cabbage from seed indoors or purchase seedlings from your local nursery. Water your cabbage regularly, especially during dry spells, and fertilize it every few weeks with a balanced fertilizer. Keep an eye out for pests such as cabbage worms and aphids, and take steps to control them if necessary. With a little care and attention, you'll be rewarded with a bountiful harvest of fresh, homegrown cabbage. Embrace the cabbage. It's time to give this veggie a chance. So there you have it, folks. Cabbage, the unsung hero of the vegetable world. It's time to ditch the kale chips and embrace the power of the cabbage. This humble veggie is packed with nutrients, versatile in the kitchen, and easy on the wallet. Remember, making small changes to your diet can have a big impact on your health. Adding more cabbage to your plate is a simple, delicious, and affordable way to boost your nutrient intake and improve your overall well-being. So go forth and embrace the cabbage. Try it roasted, sautéed, fermented, or even raw. Get creative in the kitchen and discover your new favorite ways to enjoy this amazing vegetable. And hey, if you happen to discover a new hangover cure involving cabbage, be sure to let me know. I'm always up for trying new things, especially if it involves cabbage and a good laugh. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe and leave a comment below and hit the bell for more health and wellness inspiration. Until next time, stay healthy and happy.